Two powerhouse platforms in data visualization. One big question. Which one really delivers better results? On the left, Looker Studio. Accessible, collaborative, and built for Google data. On the right, Tableau. Enterprise-grade analytics and visualization. Let's skip the buzzwords and get straight to the real differences. Each category earns points, and by the end, you'll see exactly which tool comes out on top. The result in 2025 might surprise you. Here's the playbook. We're going to break this down from top to bottom. Price, visualization features, how they pull in data, collaboration stuff, speed and scalability, and finally, how much you can actually tweak and automate things. Yep, we're covering all the bases. Let's kick off with the price. Looker Studio is, seriously, a freebie. You just log in and start building reports. If you're working solo or maybe with a small team, you won't hit any paywalls unless you need fancy third-party connectors, which, honestly, most folks don't. But get this, Tableau is more on the enterprise side of things. You've got paid licenses for users. Plus, even if you just want to share your dashboard, that's extra. To be fair, those extra dollars unlock some crazy powerful automation and features. But yeah, your wallet's definitely gonna notice. So if you care about your budget, Looker Studio's got the win here. Now, let's talk about the good stuff, visualizations. Looker Studio is pretty straightforward. Clean reports, all the normal chart types, great for day-to-day marketing or simple analysis. But if you're trying to do something wild, I don't know, a heat map mixed with a Gantt chart, Looker Studio is gonna feel a bit limited, honestly. Now Tableau, that's a whole different game. You get custom charts, crazy interactive dashboards, like full storytelling mode type stuff. Pareto, statistical graphs, you name it. Okay, yes, there's a learning curve, and you might actually need a YouTube tutorial or two, but if you want to wow people or dig deep into analytics, Tableau's the clear winner for visuals. All right, moving on to data integration. Looker Studio's got this amazing plug-and-play vibe. Over 1,000 connectors, especially for anything in Google's world. Analytics, sheets, ads. It's easy if you're already comfy with Google, but there are quirks. Third-party connectors can kind of sneak in extra fees, and sometimes you'll lose access if you move data across reports. Now, Tableau, this is like the Swiss Army knife. It connects to almost any database, warehouse, SaaS, or custom API you can dream up. And direct database access, super powerful. But here's the catch. It's not as instantly friendly for every marketing stack as Looker Studio. And setting up smart automation can take some work. So for integrations, it's actually pretty even. Both have their strengths. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know Looker Studio's basic version is 100% free? No strings attached. It's literally the most accessible BI tool out there right now, especially for agencies and small businesses. Let that sink in as you think about what matters for your workflow. Let's get into collaboration and sharing. If you've ever used Google Docs, Looker Studio will feel familiar. Real-time editing, share links, group access, super granular permissions. It's instant and just easy. Only thing, your reports will always carry that Looker Studio branding. And if you're pushing a ton of data, sometimes shared reports time out. With Tableau, you can white label the whole portal for clients. And there's more sophisticated permission controls, but, and this is kind of annoying, you need extra licenses to share. Plus, as more people hop on, it gets more complicated and pricey. So if you want simple, fast, and cheap collaboration, Looker Studio honestly steals this round. Performance and scalability. Now this one's juicy. Looker Studio does fine for moderate data. Google's backend is solid, but if you're juggling lots of connectors or massive data sets or have 20 people hitting reports at once, it might lag or even quit for the day. Tableau, on the other hand, is basically built for enterprise chaos. Big, gnarly data sets, tons of users. Tableau just keeps rolling. The flip side? It's kind of overkill if you just want to make a monthly report for your team. Still, if you need bulletproof speed and scaling, Tableau wins here. Customization and automation. Okay, here's where you see the personality of these platforms. Looker Studio lets you drop in logos and tweak colors. Plus, you can schedule PDFs or email reports if you grab Looker Studio Pro. But you always see report created with Looker Studio somewhere, and automation is pretty basic. Tableau, though, you can white label everything, set up conditional alerts, build super custom interactive dashboards, and get reports zipping out automatically. But the setup's kind of intense, and you'll need extra licenses to unleash all the cool stuff. So, for pure power and flexibility, Tableau walks away with this one. Looking at all these categories side by side, Tableau basically crushes it for advanced features, serious analytics, and performance. But Looker Studio does what it does really well. Collaborative, cost-free reports in the Googleverse. Depends on what you need the most. If I had to sum it up, here's the vibe. Looker Studio is perfect if you live in Google land, care about collaborating fast, and don't want to spend company cash. But if you're diving deep into analytics or working in a big team with complex, high-volume data, Tableau is hands down the pick. It's got a learning curve, sure, but it's basically the Swiss Army knife of business intelligence. So, what do you think? Did this help you make a decision? Are you going Team Looker Studio for that Google synergy, or is Tableau's power too tempting to pass up? Drop your thoughts. And hey, stay tuned. We've got more head-to-head tech face-offs coming soon.